Okay, another video, yay. So, first of all, Eid Mubarak to everyone who celebrates it. So, today's look is inspired by this post, and basically it's gonna be a crown embedded into my skin. So, I couldn't really find a crown anywhere because we're in quarantine and I just don't have access to that. So I made this, and it's not perfect by any means, but like works. I don't have a lot of footage of me making it, but I'll run you through it and like I'll show you the little bit of clips that I had. Okay, so first I took like a folder, cut it out using a stencil that I found online, and created the shape out of the folder first. And then first I spray painted it gold, as you can see on the inside here. But I didn't like that, so I painted it black. And then I had this like kind of like jewelry like thingy, I don't know, I just found it in my sister's room. So I just used that like and individually put these like everywhere. But yeah, let's start. First, contacts. Okay, so now that we have those in, step number 1 is going to be gluing this down. So I have to first cover my hair and then find placement. We don't have saran wrap. And that's what I like substitute bald caps with, so I don't know what I'm going to do. But I'm going to try with this. Okay, so the plan is putting latex on the sides of my hair and kind of trying to connect it like that. Because I only need to cover this part of my hair. Let's see how it goes. Okay, despite the fact that I look like an absolute idiot, I really like how it's looking. It's doing the job pretty much. It's not entirely covering up my ear, but that's fine. Okay, while we're at it, I'm gonna take my brows off. If you don't know how to do this, basically all you do is rub glue into your eyebrow and use a spoolie to brush the hairs up. And then just go in with the end of the brush to flatten it out. After you're done with that, you just go over it a few more times until it's completely flat. Okay, my brows are set and this is dry, so I'm gonna set it all with baby powder. Honestly, I don't understand why people spend so much money on like expensive powders when you can just use this. Okay, time for the crown. So for the crown, the idea is to make it look like it's coming directly out of my head. So number 1, we're gonna be sticking it on, and then I'm gonna be making like a mixture of latex and flour to make a latex paste, and then use that to kind of blend the seam between the crown and my head. I'm just quickly gonna map out where I want the crown to be. So I'm going for more of like a higher placement. So even though we're going to be applying the latex base, I'm just applying a tiny bit of latex just to help the crown stick better. I'm going to be very careful here because I don't want any of it coming onto my hair. So when it comes to the latex paste, there's not much to it, it's just latex with flour. Okay, scratch that, I'm not going to use latex paste, I'm going to use Cinemax instead. It's much easier to work with, honestly, and it doesn't take time to dry, so it's just more convenient. Okay, I'm gonna cover this entire portion in latex. I feel like I'm not talking. How are y'all? What's happening in your life? What's up? I don't have much to do nowadays. Most of my days are just creative blocks with me trying to think of ideas and failing. Trying to think of ideas is not easy. Because the thing is, a lot of the good ideas I have are things I've already done and I wish I'd done differently, and are mostly just like little tweaks I wish I had made to like older looks. So that's often frustrating. So it's really nice when I see something on my Explore or For You page on TikTok that inspires a look. Okay, there's just this tiny bit here that hasn't dried yet, so I'm just gonna wait for that, and while that happens, I'm gonna take the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation in like the lightest shade they have. I'm gonna paint a very light base. Okay, now I'm going in with the CC Beauty palette. I'm using the black shade, and then I'm gonna start like fading down that black. Okay, I feel like that's cute. So using this stipple sponge, it's basically like a normal sponge that like I ripped off parts of. I'm gonna go in with black watercolor to like make like a vein texture using the sponge. Okay, now that that's done, I'm gonna go in with the same color I used for like the coloring of the black here and go on my eyes. Okay, now I'm going to use like this Down to Earth, the Body Shop palette, and I'm going to use this black shade over here to set the black. Okay, now I'll do the other eye. Okay, so I'm planning to do like the same vein thingy around my lips, but I'm not entirely sure how that will work, so I'm going to give it a try with the brush. Alright, I'll do this on the other side. Okay, now for the actual lips. I'm gonna first try to fade out some black and see how that looks. Okay, that's basically the look. I'm gonna add a few final touches and nails and we're done. Okay, so I really hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm filming on my phone because my camera's out of charge. But yeah, this is the look. I'm really having fun filming these YouTube videos, honestly, because like explaining my way throughout the makeup process, it's like nice to explain what I'm doing. So if you like it, let me know. See you next time.
Shut your bubblegum dumb looking ass.